Welcome everyone to yet another CubeCraft League Java match. Now this time it's between the Blindfolded and the Drones. Two teams that, well, have had different paths alongside, they have different paths along the tournament. As we know, the Blindfolded might not be sticking around any longer in this tournament, unfortunately, due to their, well, not so favorable results, unfortunately. But the drones are still trying to survive. And they have one last opportunity to redeem themselves after their not so satisfactory tournament path. They are here once again to fight it out, to maybe survive in the tournament one more round. And all they need to keep going is a 3-0 win. The Blindfolded are just the perfect team to achieve that result. But if they don't, then we might be saying goodbye to this team as well. It's going to be one really interesting match indeed. Let's see the standings right now. So here we have the standings. As we already know, Wapo's team and the Forgotten Nerds, Wiggle and General Life for Life have played their match already. Wapo's team and the Forgotten Nerds have almost secured round final 4 qualification. Poor Squad and the Wiggle are still in top 4. Now we have the Drones who are in 8th place and could jump back to 5th place if they win their game 3-0, which is what they exactly need. While the Blindfolded, we cannot say that they are here in the tournament anymore. Unfortunately, as things stand, they are pretty much mathematically eliminated. That's just how the Blindfolded situation is. They will not be here in the tournament anymore. They are pretty much done for, but the Drones have still yet to fight it out until the end. With that being said, we shall now present to you the 3 maps that will be played today. Those are Pyramid, Mushroom, and Fort. The 8 players are already here. As you can see, we will present to you the lineups this time, which are from the Drones. We have TK Kangoo, new participant. We have not seen them until now. Satirit, Itsfadedaway, and who is this guy? Kubensis? That's an interesting name. I don't think we've heard them before. Anyways, from Light Blue, from the Blindfolded, we have Flawery, SkyAlaska, zBamboozz, and AaronBoiBumz. Another name we haven't heard before. Interesting indeed. But those are the 4 players. Those are the 8 players that are here participating today in this match. As we already know, Kathy is not here to play. The captain of the Drones is not here to play, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean that it will be an impossible match for the Drones, hopefully. With this, we shall begin now the first game. Let's wish good luck to both teams. If I'm not mistaken, Kubensis is Wesla. So you all know. Bamboozz is the first one to be in mid. The Drones are starting a bit slower. Fadedaway will make the bridge towards mid. Can they get rid of zBamboozz in time? Oh, here comes Flawery. And we have our first night fight here. The 3 players from the Drones trying to attack the Blindfolded, who won't give up just yet. Flawery approaches Satirit, but they decide to climb back up. Flawery was killed. Here we have AaronBoiBumz, who was also killed by TK Kangoo. Let's see. They get all the mid. They secure the mid. They place their regen totem. That will be very important if they want to keep surviving in mid and get those diamonds in time. SkyAlaska falls down. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job at defending the mid, as they should. Flawery and AaronBoiBumz definitely cannot get hold of the diamonds yet. SkyAlaska once again killed. AaronBoiBumz and Flawery still trying to make the run for the bet. Flawery still there, but he was knocked off. With the diamond secure, I think the drones have got an easy way toward winning this first game. But they still need to win all 3 of them in order to survive in the tournament. Hopefully, they manage to pull that off. DK Kangoo now being chased by AaronBoiBumz. Now SkyAlaska doing the same thing. Fadedaway joining the fight between them, SkyAlaska and zBamboozz. zBamboozz being chased off, but Flawery got in the way. And so did SkyAlaska. They're slowly but surely approaching the blue bed. Just what they need to end this first game. zBamboozz making a run for the orange island once again. DK Kangoo tries to catch them in time. zBamboozz climbs up. So does Kubansis. He's now completely surrounded. The Kangoo was pushed off. Kangoo then to stop them in time. He falls off. Bamboozz approaching the bed. Can they defend it successfully? Let's see what's happening over here. Well, nothing much. But we could see Satirit also making a run for the blue bed. Both beds are now being compromised. Looks like Satirit have just got Flawery. But they're still not getting the bet. Oh my god! What do we see here? That's zBamboozz breaking the bet for the Blindfolded! Things are not looking good for the drones, as they just started in a bad way with the bet gone and Fadedaway eliminated. This is not looking good indeed for the drones. They are now 1 player down. And if you tell me, having 1 player down against the weakest team in the tournament is not a good outlook on this team indeed. But we know that they can just come back if they try hard enough. Satirit almost falls down by that fireball. We're now approaching the second phase of diamonds, of more diamonds. They need to come back as soon as possible. Anything less than a 3-0 win is not satisfactory for this team at all. Bamboozz is now approaching the orange island once again to try to end the job. Kubansis falls off. Kangoo goes to one of the corner diamonds. Kubansis climbs up in order to get zBamboozz. zBamboozz runs away. He comes back. Literally trying to find the right way to get rid of Satirit, who was pushed off. So this Kubansis. Bamboozz heads to the corner diamonds. Flawery was Knocked off by TK Kangu. Now we're waiting for them to make a move towards mid. But they meet zBamboozz in the way. zBamboozz tries to hold on. So does TK Kangu. Eventually the whole team comes to them. Satirit trying to get zBamboozz off. And with now him behind, you only need to get rid of AaronBoiBumz in the mid. We have Flawery once again threatening them. zBamboozz delivers a nice combo against Kubensis. Kubensis, get out of there before they kill you. Satirit trying to block zBamboozz and Flawery. The entire team is now divided once again. Satirit! That was a failed Ender Pearl attack. If we were only a bit closer, he would have made it alongside Kubensis, who's now all alone here. Quite the unfortunate moment, as they are now 2 players down. They cannot afford to lose this game, indeed. It's now down to TK Kangu and Satirit. TK Kangu tries to block AaronBoiBumz after he almost got comboed right away. That was very unfortunate as TK Kangu tried to reach towards the island. He was knocked off by one lucky arrow shot by SkyAlaska. It's now down to Satirit. Oh, that fireball could have definitely got Satirit. Entire drones now depend on Satirit to be able to clutch this game. So they may not suffer a painful defeat. That would definitely dwindle the chances of getting in top 4. Satirit tries to bridge towards AaronBoiBumz. And he knocks him off. Here comes zBamboozz. Now a 2v1. Satirit has to get away as soon as possible. And what do we see here? That's Satirit finally pulling off the Ender Pearl attack to break the bed for the drones. But can he survive this attack before he's eliminated? Now all he has to do is get rid of all 4 of them and heal the pearls back into safety. Quite a clever move indeed. Satirit can still pull off the miraculous comeback if only they eliminate the entire Blindfolded. All that they have to do is that indeed. zBamboozz goes back to mid. Flawery also here. Gonna place the blindness totem. That means that in the whole mid island, Satirit will not be able to see. Satirit will definitely have to plan this very carefully. If possible, he should maybe try to have all the teammates alone, and so they can eliminate them one by one. That would be ideal for Satirit. All that the blindfolders have to do to counter him are pretty much to stay united, not separate in any single moment. But holy hell, that second Ender Pearl surprise attack was definitely very good. They tried the first time, but unfortunately that one didn't go so well. Right now, Satirit is all alone in his island, trying to collect resources. Over here, AaronBoiBumz goes to one of the corner diamonds. Both still here in mid. SkyAlaska and Flawery. SkyAlaska and AaronBoiBumz go back to mid with zBamboozz. It isn't definitely over for the drones, as they still ask Satirit to count on. Last one from their team to survive in this game. And we've already reached the TNT rain phase. Deathmatch will only be in 5 minutes. And maybe Satirit should try to avoid deathmatch just in case, because the entire team is here in mid. Having to deal with a 4-1 on deathmatch is absolutely brutal. And with a reduced space such as the deathmatch island, well, that will be a very difficult task. As I already repeated before, the drones cannot afford to lose one more game if they want to be in the top 4. zBamboozz tried to climb up just right after a TNT failed by him. That could have been fatal. zBamboozz will head off alone, currently, in order to try to get Satirit. Oh, SkyAlaska is now accompanying him. It's going to be a 2v1. SkyAlaska shoots while zBamboozz heads towards the island. SkyAlaska gets rid of one of the mining fatigue totems. zBamboozz approaches the island. We're gonna have one fight. SkyAlaska follows him. It's going to be a 2v1. Get ready, Satirit. As he tries to combo zBamboozz, but SkyAlaska gets them. Looks like he will have to run away to mid once again. Oh, that was a close one. Well, he will meet Flawery, who begins attacking, but zBamboozz pearls back to mid. So does SkyAlaska. Satirit drops the bombs. And unfortunately falls for the drones. This means first game defeat. And we're not starting good. The Blindfolded, despite being eliminated practically, win the first game. Painful defeat indeed for the drones, as they are seeing the last place team maybe take away their chances of remaining in the tournament. Oh wait, right. Yeah, actually, somehow the colors were swapped. That's interesting. Wait, hold on. Wait, is that true? Oh yeah, it's true. Well, wow, I didn't notice that. Actually, the Blindfolded were definitely on blue, and the drones were on. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Hold on. I never had to do this before, but we'll have to. I'm not changing the positions of the. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I didn't notice that before. I'm sorry. But yes, the Blindfolded are the ones on blue, while the others are on orange. Okay. This is cursed. I know it's cursed. It's a cursed scoreboard, but I'm not I'm not changing the scoreboard around. Sorry about that. But, you know, the Blindfolded have won the first game. And we're heading on to the second game, which is going to be in Mushroom. That was a good shot. I must say it was a really good shot. Well, we're heading on to the second game, which is going to be in Mushroom. The drones are now forced to win this match, or else they're pretty much done for. Let's head on to the second game, which is going to be in Mushroom. All of our 8 players are here ready. And before we get to start right away, let's see the lineups. From the drones, we don't have any changes. Tiki Kangu, Satirit, Itsfadedaway, and BedWars. From light blue, from the Blindfolded, we have Flawery, SkyAlaska, zBamboozz, and AaronBoiBumz. No swaps either. Let's get the second game started. And here we have the second game. From the side, we have the drones. From the side, we have Blindfolded. Let the second game begin. Alright. And it's going to start with Itsfadedaway, making that bridge towards mid. And it's going to be zBamboozz who reaches it first. And looks like zBamboozz got the best of Itsfadedaway indeed. To keep holding the mid. 3v2, can they survive it? Well, unfortunately, no, they can't. As blue still holds the mid. Satirit and Tiki Kangu being killed. Then, unfortunate outcome for BedWars. Itsfadedaway attacks Flawery and gets them now. But it's too late as blue returned home with nice diamond bounty. AK Kangu was unfortunately slain by AaronBoiBumz. They cannot afford to lose the second game, because if they do, they will pretty much be eliminated as well. Flawery trying to head towards the Orange Island, being blocked by BedWars. Ooh, he was almost sent off to the void, but he clutched in time. When he's trying to combo with SkyAlaska, he does it. It's only a matter of when they can get rid of Flawery. Kangu and Itsfadedaway already heading to the Blue Island, so they can get rid of the bed quick enough to pull off a second game win. Itsfadedaway keeps bridging forward. Flawery returns back. zBamboozz climbs up. So does SkyAlaska. Oh, Itsfadedaway was trapped right there, and unfortunately he was knocked off the bridge. zBamboozz climbs towards the Orange Island. There's a mining fatigue totem in the way. And definitely a whole team ready to defend it, as zBamboozz was knocked off. And same could happen to SkyAlaska, or even worse, they could get killed. SkyAlaska was killed. Can Flawery resist? Ooh, that's a fireball that could not get Flawery as he was breaching with concrete. zBamboozz and Flawery. All down to mid. Along with AaronBoiBumz. Over here, BamboozZ, Ender Pearl attack. Can't Kangoo stop it in time? Oh, the TNT was mortal against Juan's. And once again, they're blindfolded. Take the drones as bed. Not a good outlook. Absolute attack indeed. Pulled off by BamboozZ. Gotta be careful with those Ender Pearl attacks, which have been definitely the drones' weak point. And they are once again one player down. This time it was Satirit, the first one to fall. Quite unfortunate indeed. It was the one who broke the bed in the first game. Kangoo bridges forward. Well, they climb up. So does Itsfadedaway. One player down. The Blindfolded are controlling mid. Not looking good indeed for the drones. If they lose, they'll have to say goodbye to the tournament. I cannot stress enough the importance of this match for this team. But here we are. Kangoo tried to get towards mid, but Flawery is now approaching them. Oh, Flawery didn't absolutely get pushed off by that attack. He tries to get Kangoo, and instead he was the one to be pushed off the bridge. And BedWars delivers that final attack to send them back to their island. Princess and Itsfadedaway, bridging towards mid. Itsfadedaway falls down. But unfortunately, he was eliminated. There were 2 players down. BedWars just fell down to the shark trap. Kangoo trying to resist. He goes to one of the corner diamonds, the left one. He bridges forward to the bridge. Oh, that was a close fireball attack. SkyAlaska pushes them off with an arrow shot. Kangoo was unfortunately eliminated. So did BedWars. This is the end of the drones. Unfortunately so. Even against the last ranked team, they could not pull off a win and therefore are practically eliminated from the tournament. That's how it is. The Blindfolded have won their first match in the tournament. What are we witnessing here? This is absolutely crazy, indeed. I am quite as surprised as some of you may be. But that's just how it is. The Blindfolded pull off a 2-0 win against the drones and we're heading off to the third game. See if they can pull off a 3-0 win. Meaningless for them, but it could definitely mean something for this match. I don't know. I'm quite surprised here. I'm really surprised indeed, but that's just how it is. The group stage as it is is very brutal. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. The drones are now heading to the third game with the match lost, but they can still play for dignity. Heading off to fourth. And we're heading off to fourth with all of our players already here. The drones unfortunately have lost the match. BamboozZ and company can still pull off a miraculous 3-0 win to at least secure the first win of the match. Quite late for them as they are already eliminated. But if it means pride for them, that's what it shall mean. That's what I tried to mean. Anyways, the drones are playing with TK Kangoo, Satirit, Itsfadedaway, and BamboozZ, while the Blindfolded are playing with Flawery, SkyAlaska, BamboozZ, and AaronBoiBumz. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure that the game is okay. Anyways, here we are. Let's begin the third and last game of this match. Itsfadedaway will bridge towards mid. BamboozZ reaches it first, once again. Unfortunately, he was killed. BamboozZ blocked one on the entrance. TK Kangoo goes through the left side, but he meets the entire blue team. And both Gubensis and TK Kangoo have to retreat. AaronBoiBumz returns back to the mid-gen. Flawery blocks one of the ways, which leaves no choice to Gubensis but to just rush it to the bed. But where he can meet Flawery. And SkyAlaska. Gubensis was there right in the bed, but he was pushed off by the entire blue team. Itsfadedaway trying to hold off against zBamboozz and SkyAlaska. He blocks the exit and he runs away to their island. He was pushed off and zBamboozz could pull it off, but he has no pickaxe. Why would you go to the opposing team silent with no pickaxe? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, that's weird, but that's what I tried to do. They're now facing off Gubensis and Itsfadedaway. And BamboozZ falls down. SkyAlaska and Flawery approaching the orange island. Gubensis is right here in the bridge. He falls off. Can Itsfadedaway defend it? Itsfadedaway almost was knocked off in process of getting to the corner diamond. Flawery gets them. But it's Itsfadedaway, well, away. Now down to TK Kangoo and Satirit to defend it as they do. They now have to get rid of Flawery. But still trying to survive to get to the orange island. He's ever so close once again. And Flawery was knocked off. Satirit blocks themselves in order to avoid BedWars, but BedWars drop that TNT to kill them. DK Kangu and Gubensis approach the blue island's bed. Can they break it? Well, it's not going to be so easy now with TK Kangu gone, but can Gubensis pull it off? As he boxes in. But unfortunately, he was ever so close towards breaking the bed. Nice last second defense indeed. If only they were 1 second late, he would have lost it. Gubensis tries to return back to the blue island, but unfortunately he made an oopsie and fell down the bridge. And Fadedaway was also killed. Satirit, last one here to remain in mid. Trying to run away from Flawery. Fireball spam didn't get them at all. Flawery approaching the orange island. BedWars drops the TNT. Just in time for Flawery to try to get the bed, but Satirit saw that in time. Once again, Flawery approaching the bed. He falls down. It's now down to the BedWars. He pearls back to mid. Nice defense from the drones. I mean, they have got a nice defense. If only they had taken care more of those surprise ender pearl attacks. You know how it is on BedWars. Those get you, and there's virtually no way to come back from that. Gubensis tries to breach toward the blue island. And what do we have here? That's zBamboozz once again getting the bed for the Blindfolded. Fadedaway was the first one to be eliminated. Like I said, ender pearl attacks get you, and there's no way to come back from them. Flawery and AaronBoiBumz could end it right here, right away. TK Kangu was almost caught by that fireball, but fortunately, it did not get caught indeed. Flawery trying to get Gubensis. Gubensis dropped the TNT. Flawery stays away immediately. Satirit somehow fell off the island. That was an unfortunate knock-off indeed. 2 players down. It's now down to Gubensis and TK Kangu. And Flawery fell down. TK Kangu got AaronBoiBumz. Or they might be. TK Kangu is here in their island. Let's see. Gubensis ran to one of their corner diamonds. BedWars teleports immediately. Nice combo to send them to the void. That was a good attack indeed. Flawery is still here in mid. We have Tiki Kangu and Bamboozz in their side of the island. SkyAlaska and Flawery here in mid, in order to not let them advance any further. So far, nothing much is going to change as of now. Unfortunate fireball attack to get TK Kangu as they were just returning back to mid. What a snipe by AaronBoiBumz. And with this, it's now down to Bamboozz, the last one to remain here in this match for the drones. Bamboozz is trying to make the quick rush towards the Blue Island's bed. He drops 2 TNT. More TNT spam. Just right there trying to reach the bed, but unfortunately he could not. He's completely surrounded. He falls down, and with this, folks, the Blindfolded have pulled off the miraculous 3-0 win to send the drones outside the top 4 for good. And with this, folks, the match is over. The Blindfolded managed to pull off a 3-0 win. Meaningless for them, but definitely painful for the drones, as this means that they are pretty much done for. The drones are done for. For good. There's no more chance of qualification for them anymore. As things stand, that's just how it is. And let's see the standings so you get the idea. But an unfortunate 3-0 win. Let's see the rankings now. The drones are now the last team in the rankings. Way behind Wiggle and Poor Squad. But Poor Squad did defeat the drones, I think. Wait, let's see. Nope. If anything, the drones have yet to face off Poor Squad. But as things stand, and if Poor Squad get 1 point, we can pretty much say, certainly say, that the drones are pretty much eliminated. With only 1 score and 3 points, they are pretty much the last team in the tournament ranking. It went from a miraculous march forward the top 4 to pretty much elimination. They're pretty much practically eliminated. Even Blindfolded have more chances than them, but they were already eliminated, which means that the drones are definitely done for at this point. Quite the unfortunate event that we have seen. It's definitely painful as it can get. The drones are now mathematically, without a doubt, eliminated. And with this, folks, this is it for today. The drones are now mathematically eliminated along with the Blindfolded. This is the end of a magnificent run that I think they deserve better indeed. I think they deserve better, but the circumstances didn't let them advance any further. This is the end of their BedWars run. Once again, they just fall short of the semifinals. The top 4 teams are now Guapo's team, the Forgotten Nerds, Poor Squad, and Wiggle. Poor Squad have not yet played, but if they win, they might as well just secure top 4 for themselves as well. Round 5 is only 2 days away, and that's the last round to determine the final 4 teams to be fighting for place in the grand final. This has been Juan streaming. I hope every one of you have enjoyed this as much as I did, and have a good night.